Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So a bunch of things have happened in the last 2 weeks, so I thought I would do another Nitro setup video. And the very first thing I'm going to cover in this video is actually the Apex Arena gambling rewards. So, from Apex Arena, I actually got a decent amount of gold. Okay. I bought 5 tickets, which cost me 750k gold. However, of those 5 tickets, only 4 of them I picked a successful winner. And all of those had the odds favoring me a lot, so in truth, I didn't make that much. Right? I gambled 750k and I got around 800k, so this is a 50k profit. And that's with 4 tickets winning and 1 ticket losing. However, from the free tickets, I made 190k here and then 180k there. So that was another, 370k gold in total. So yeah, I got a bit over 400k gold from the gambling. In other words, gambling when the odds favor you is totally not worth it. Because you're risking a lot for very little gain. On the other hand, if you actually gambled where the odds were either very close or even against you, you could actually potentially make a lot of gold. For example, I know someone had gambled on Cliff Elbrick to win against Manson, right? So the odds were completely against the Lord Phi God, right? And in fact, from a single battle, he made this amount, 770,930. So that's basically 600k profit, a bit over 600k, so 620k profit right there from a single ticket. So clearly, betting when the odds are against you is the way to make money. In addition, another player had gambled 6 tickets on Zelda M beating Sweet Dango, and from those 6 tickets he made 3.1 million gold there. Keep in mind buying 3 tickets, keep in mind that buying 5 tickets cost 750k gold, right? So even if you subtract 750k from that, he still made 2.39 million in profit. So that, I guess, that is the way to gamble if you were going to do so. So because it is odd based. So it just shows gambling in general in Apex is not worth it unless the odds are against you. So in the case where the player won 3.14 million, it was Sweet Dango against Zelda M, where Zelda M had far fewer votes than Sweet Dango. It was around 532k gold per ticket, in other words. So I guess that is when you would purchase 8 tickets. If you're confident that the underdog, according to the, I guess, voting, will win. Looking at this now, the underdogs to win at this point would be Sophia and probably Zelda M. As for who, but I'm not sure either one can beat Royally or Lemons. Looking at it, I think Lemons is a huge advantage, and I think Royally is playing great. But that's how I see it. So, for the semifinals and finals, whether you gamble is going to be very tough decisions. I personally won't buy any tickets from this point on. Alright, so other than that, I should also mention that last week I got the payout of being a strategist, right? And because I'm on the Langrisser strategist squad, my payout of monthly gold was 1,200 crystals. Sorry, yeah. So 1,200 crystals is pretty much what I have on hand right now, which could buy me another, I guess, 10 Trinity vouchers 10 Trinity vouchers is 880 gold. So if I turn that into Trinity vouchers, I have a few more Trinity vouchers. So in terms of saving up for the upcoming Yulia Omega banner, I end up having a bit over 60 Trinity vouchers, which isn't too bad. It's not great, but it's decent. And considering that when Apex Arena Finals end, because I was top 32, I get another 3,500 Trinity crystals. So I do have a decent amount of draws for the Yulia Omega banner, right? So 3,500 plus 1112 divided by 88 gives me 52 additional Trinity vouchers. So we're looking at 52 plus 52, 104 Trinity vouchers in total once I get those Apex Arena rewards. So I have a reasonably good chance, I feel, of getting Yulia, but we'll see. I am not going to draw, well, I will draw for Yulia, hoping to gamble for her on day 1, but I'll likely have to split into 2 separate draws, right? Because I probably have 50 draws or 60 draws the first day, and then maybe a few more draws, potentially. But we'll see. So that is my status with regards to drawing for Yulia. I feel like I should be able to get her, but this is all luck based. We've seen people not get a copy of the hero they want in like 300, 400 draws before, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so with all that covered, I'm going to move on to talk about my dragon farming results now. So, dragon farm. There we are. So, the last 2 weeks. Keep in mind that 3 weeks ago, I got a total of 6 SSRs from random accessory boxes, dragons, and joints. So, then the week after that, I did get a Hydra Bow, Mirror Armor, Reaper's Breath, Holy Arc from 3 random accessory boxes, an Aeolus' Battle Armor, which is my first one, and then finally I got 2 more. So Loki's Mask, oh actually 3 more on Saturday. A Loki's Mask, Aeneas' Helmet, and Dark Crown. So quite a few SSRs this week, right? You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 SSRs in total in 1 week from doing 5 dragon runs every day. And of course, joint battles. So, other than those, Timeless Trial was a Holy Arc, and then the monthly SSR accessory was unfortunately a Lone Star Armlet. So that was the Dragon Farm results for pretty much, I guess, the last week of November. And then last week, after the 8 SSRs, I got less last week. There was an Arcane Battle Garb in Mirror Armor on Tuesday, a Carbon Fiber Helmet on Wednesday, a Twilight Armor on Thursday, and then Carbon Fiber Armor and Death's Robe. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SSRs in total from the combination of joint battles, the daily events, and 4 to 5 dragon runs per day. Other than those 6, the Timeless Trial was a Goddess tier, which is my second one. And then Sunday, from the 7-Note Curse event, I got 3 of the SSR so far, which was a Galaxy Cloak, Jormungandr's Eye, and Slayer's Emblem. In terms of usable ones, I would say the ones worth keeping thus far is probably the Goddess tier. I kept the Jormungandr's Eye, and I kept the Slayer's Emblem, which isn't too bad. So the SSR I'm still missing from the event is the weapon one, which I will probably get this coming weekend. I don't really rush grinding these events, the 7-Note Curse, for points in general, because there's no reason to. As long as you finish the event within the time frame of the event time, you're good, right? And this event runs till the 20th. So this coming weekend on Saturday and Sunday is when I'll probably finish this event. And to be fair, I am most of the way through the event already. 636 or sorry, 63,600 points, and the event ends at 90,000, right? So each battle gives you around 1,000 points. So you're looking at what, another 26 battles or so? Probably a bit less because there is still the 2 challenges, right? 2 challenges, so maybe around, I would say probably 23 or so battles this coming weekend, and that will let me finish the event, which isn't too bad. 5 burgers roughly. Alright, so event is nearing completion, and now I guess I should talk about any changes that have been made over this past week. The biggest one, if I haven't already talked about it, is that my teddy bear is level 50 now, right? I've changed my Liana to bring Tenyo's headdress for now, while Tieris has the Sage's hat. Or the Extrasoul Reef, I should say. Because more often, for Sage's hat buff, I use either Sophia, who has a Sage's hat, just a plain Sage's hat, or Tieris for that buff. Liana not having it, and instead having having the Tenyo's headdress for PvE content is perfectly fine. For PvP, I'll probably change things up a bit, move the Tenyo's headdress around. I haven't decided who will get it for when I do PvP, but we'll see. And other than that, in terms of building gear, I don't think much has changed right now. The only thing that has really been adjusted so far, I think, is that, well, yeah, first Matthew, I've temporarily given him the Uller's bow that used to be on my Luna, the Bow Knight Luna. So we'll see how he works out like this. Mainly, this is more for doing guild wars and so on. When I bring Matthew, I don't have to re-equip him with gear from someone else. And other than that, I don't think there's been really any real gear change yet, because I haven't really picked up anything that I want to use. Shafaniel though does now have a level 50 Black Bride. I've been upgrading that, so I'm just about ready to move to change up Lena's gear for PvE content. This is for Ancient's Call, right? So what that means is I'm going to start moving gear onto Lena, which will be a clocks equipping set. Meaning, for example, she'll get the Black Bride from Shafaniel. She will get the Breeze Enchanted Blue Moon from Shafaniel. As for these other 2 items, I don't really have clocks on any gear yet, right? So I am going to have to find a helm with clocks on it. And it might be that I just build up this Soul Stealer headdress to level 50 at this point. And that will be the clocks enchant. Finally, for accessory, I also don't think I have a clocks accessory at this time. So the accessory that I will enchant clocks on will have to be decided. And it will likely just be, maybe it might just be a meditation ring. I haven't decided yet. Actually, that does make sense. I'm going to do that right now. So let's roll a good int and preferably hit point enchant on this. 7% int. You know what? Let's roll a few of these. Last one. Nope, no luck. So, continuing to roll the regular ones then. 8%. I'm actually just hoping for a balance of intelligence with hit points here. Doesn't have to be 10%, 10%. As long as one of them I get percentage increase on both, that would be preferred. You know, maybe 7%, 7%, that would be perfect. But doesn't look like I'm getting anything like that today. Nope. So for now, we'll leave the 7% int with 4% defense and try to get a better roll later. I will definitely finish up this item though. So let's level this up to level 50. I'm gonna have to buy that, probably buy that, and buy this. Probably will need some epic accessory runes as well. And I might as well pick up the 5 gold purchases for the week as well. So, new piece of gear being built, which will be a level 50 meditation ring. And this is very much a preparation item for Ancient's Call. Alright, so one more purchase, which is these runes. So I'm going to have to manually click through this, unfortunately, because I have a bunch of silver and even bronze enchants hammers. Because right now, if I use quick add, it adds the lowest level hammers, which is annoying. I really do wish it adds the higher level ones instead of the lower level ones, but what can you do? Alright. And there we go. So, a PvE set of gear for Lena is mostly complete at this point. Just need some more epic martial spirits to finish it. So, other than finishing off the helmet on Lena, which doesn't necessarily have to be the Soul Stealer headdress, could be another helm. Is there anything else that I've built recently? I feel like there has been, but I can't quite remember. Oh, actually, that's what I need to change. Sorry. The Astaroth goes on Lena at this point. Now that this is a Black Bride equipped Lena, who is doing single target strikes, Astaroth is the better option than Blue Moon. So for now, Renee will be using a Blue Moon until I potentially pick up another copy of Astaroth to maybe build up a Clock's Astaroth for Renee as well. Because Renee frequently uses Renee Annihilation, so that 5% extra intelligence can really help her do some more damage. So, other than that, Shafaniel is mostly built up as well. And she now has a set of Breeze Enchant items due to taking the leftovers from Lena. So Shafaniel is in a pretty solid position at this time. As long as I give her 2 runestones, and also I do have to bring her to 6 stars though. So we'll see. Other than that, I mean, I really don't think that much has changed. You know, Varna and Shuri, well, Varna is using a very broken set of gear right now because I've moved her PvP set of gear temporarily to Shuri, just for use for PvE content. So there, right now it's very much a transitional phase where I'm just slowly switching characters, gears, and enchants around. It's going to be very much based on the kind of items that I draw right now, right? For example, you know, picking up that second arcane garb, I just fed it into this one because if I can have a level 50 arcane garb, I might use it. You know, Vidar's Rose, I do want one more item. If I pick up another one, I have a level 50 Vidar's Rose, and I may just give that Vidar's Rose at that point to Shafaniel, right? That way, when she uses Demolish, she can potentially dispel 2 buffs. Other than that, you can see that there's a Reaper's Breath, level 50 sitting here, because it may have use for PvP. I'm considering building up a second one, in fact. You know, Aeolus is not in any rush to build it, but I will eventually. You know, and the 2 goddess tiers, as well as the Slayer's emblems, are probably the more higher priorities items that I'm building at this time, in truth. So you can see, overall, a whole bunch of gear that is being built up right now. And yeah, definitely will have to find Lana another SSR accessory that I can apply a Clock's enchant on. There's no real rush for this, but I will definitely have to do it. For now, maybe I'll give the Holy Ring to Lana to maximize her intelligence, and just give the Meditation Ring to Rene, just as a temporary measure, until I built up yet another SSR increasing accessory with Clock's enchant. And yeah, that pretty much covers any gear changes. You know, keep in mind that because I don't have any of the privileges, right? So I'm not getting a second Goddess trial run every day. I'm missing out on 420 Aura Column ore that other people are getting. So that is definitely slowing down my ability to purchase Epic Martial Spirits, or for the matter, purchase random SSRs if I choose to gamble for them. But I did get enough to buy another Epic Martial Spirit for now. So you can see, steadily building up the gear that I currently have that needs to be built. Finally, as for upgrading bonds and especially the Heart Bond and Training Ground, no real updates. The only thing that will likely be done is I'm going to raise the Shrine Maidens to level 10 in preparation for Ancient's Call that I have decided on. I just need 3 more Dark Necklaces, as well as 35 Epic Religion materials. And I have to hope that will be enough. I don't know yet. And as for bonds, well, it's been continuing to upgrade Narm at this time, right? But annoyingly enough, my current limitation is actually regular materials on some of these upgrades. So Seeds of Obsession, for example. So I'm going to have to gather some to keep upgrading Narm. Iris, it's actually stuck in pretty much the same state, I think. Nope, I finished Iris's upgrades. So yeah, I mean, currently it's clearly I have to finish up Narm, and I'm going to hold on to the rest of my materials simply because I don't know who I need to upgrade yet. So you can see I'm sitting on 5 source elements, which is a significant amount of upgrade materials. I'm sitting on 6 soul elements, which is a good amount of upgrade materials. I'll have another runestone shard. I'll have another runestone from Timeless Trial this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now it's just Ancient's Call upgrades, preparing for Yulia, and hoping I pick up some good additional equipment for use for my PvP parties. You know, in particular, what I really want right now is Apex boots. The more pairs of Apex boots, the better. But yeah, you know. And similarly, if I can get another balanced blade, that would be wonderful. But that one, I'm not so in as much of a rush for. So, but the priority overall is gearing up for Ancient's Call rather than gearing up for PvP. So that is my current status. Definitely right now I am going to be building up a goddess tier, if not 2, for PvP. And so we'll see how it goes. Goddess tier is pretty much a must, I think. I may build up the Slayer's Emblem for both PvP and PvE. But that right there is, you know, 3 Epic Martial Spirits, 6 Epic Martial Spirits, 9 Epic Martial Spirits. I need a 10th one to finish up Shafaniel's helmet. And then I probably need 3 more to do the helmet that's currently on Lana, right? Because that helmet is currently level 20. So that's 13 Epic Martial Spirits. And then, so it's, as always, a bit of a grind. And in addition, you know, I'm very much hoping to pick up a Last Rites so that I can have 2 of them to give to another character. So we'll see. Overall, this is very much a wait and see period. I'm going to just stock up on Epic Martial Spirits instead of using them right now, because I'm not in a rush to upgrade it, and you know, having 3 on hand means I can instantly upgrade a piece of gear as soon as I get it. You know? And if it's a Last Rites, that will be much more important, I think, than any other piece of gear I'm upgrading right now. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this information useful. And on that note, Nitro out.